Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be clicking on this and then updating and making bids. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to add basically a function, or not just a function but an action, to our auction module. And this is going to be called request bid. Call it request bid here. Request bid. And then in our saga here, oops, too much. We can copy our last function because it's going to be very similar to this. So here we're going to do bid saga, and we can come up here to the top and do quest bid. Did I not spell it right? Did I call it make bid? No, I call it request bid. Oh, just because I'm never using it. I was wondering why I was getting lines under it. Okay, it's because I haven't used it yet. So request bid. I'm not sure why it's not auto-completing. Is going to do call bid. So it'll be call bid. And here we're going to do bid, passing in the payload. And then we're going to respond, and then we don't actually have to do anything here. Actually, if there's not an error, we print out the response, and then we're going to receive auction. Actually, we're not going to receive auctions. We want to dispatch. Not here. Here. So if we make a bid successfully, we then want to update the UI. And I basically just want to refetch the data with the updated bid. Actually, no, I don't have to do that because we already have sockets listening. So actually, yeah, we're already good. We don't even need to do anything because we have sockets. And that's why sockets really nice, because I don't even have to do anything here. All I do is I actually just make a bid, and then the sockets will do the rest. So now to our API, we can go ahead and set up a bid. API bid. Call it bid. In the auction service, we're going to do a patch. Here, let's expand this. Why don't we pass it in the ID and then I guess we'll say current price. Here we'll do ID. And actually, you know what? We don't even have to do that. We can just pass the params. Actually, just fetch the ID. For now, we'll set the default to 5. So current price 5. So every time they click the button, they make a bid for $5 more. We'll just set that as the default. All we're getting is the ID of the one that we should be bidding on. We pass that, and then that'll be good. Don't need to do anything with the reducers. And actually, that was super simple. So now we'll go back to our guy right here, our view auctions. We need to add our action that we just created in our auction module, and we need to import it and add it to the props. So we can import it here. Request bid, and then down here I can request bid. So now it's in the props. So now what I can do is I actually need to pass it, because notice how this is a pure function here. Request bid So when I request bid map auction, this will be AI and then request bid this.props.request bid. So we're getting this from the props which we just added, and then we're passing it to our auction function here. And then our auction function, instead of expanding it here, we're passing it as a third parameter, request bid. And we should also be getting the ID now, because we need to know that to request the bid. Request bid, passing in the ID. Alright, let's see if that worked. Click on that, and the ID for int cannot be null. So it looks like the ID here is null. So I guess the ID when expanding here is null. So I'm guessing we're console logging. The ID should not be null. I see IDs here. And this is what we're passing to the function. We're pulling out the ID here from the auction, passing it into request bid. I think what I'm doing, okay, let's see. Console.log action.payload. Let's see what the value of that is. It may just be the ID and not an object. I thought I would pass an object with the ID. Yep, 32. Notice how it just passes in the value itself. So in our API here, we don't need to do that. We can just say ID like that, because it's actually passing in the direct value. I thought it was passing an object with the property ID. Okay, click on that, and notice how that updated both the value and who the top bidder is. Now I can keep bidding on that, and the price goes up. Top bidder stays the same. Here, I can bid on that, and awesome. So now you can bid on items, and in real time you can see the values change, and the top bidder here changes with that. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.